One of the most iconic features of Boise State University is Albertson Stadium. The stadium is home to the fierce Boise State Broncos and well known for its blue turf. In order to remain nationally competitive among a host of other football stadiums, Albertson Stadium needs to expand itself and adapt to meet the growing needs, demands, and expectations of football fans.
Currently, Albertson Stadium is blowing by numerous seasonal ticket milestones, surpassing 20,000 seasonal tickets for the 2025 season.
These milestones show the success of Albertson Stadium. However, with many fans showing up to the games, that introduces a great host of new problems. Premium seating at Boise State University offers fans the ability to watch the game with more luxury and comfort, and as such has been in high demand in recent years. The waitlist for premium seating currently exceeds 250 fans, a sign of an economic shortage. This can be illustrated by this graph. Where the upward sloping line is supply and the downward sloping line is demand, the x-axis represents the quantity of units, while the y-axis represents the price changed. The horizontal red line represents the current price of seats at Albertson Stadium. The QS and QD represent the quantity supplied and the quantity demanded at this price level. As you can see, more units are demanded than supplied, representing the 250 seat shortage. We'll get back to this graph later.
That is not the only resource that has come under strain. Transportation and parking around the stadium has frequently faced its own issues, with some difficulty handling the volume of fans coming to watch the game at Albertson Stadium. There is also a lot of foot traffic to deal with, which makes it hard to move around the stadium structure quickly.
The Boise State Athletics Department has been looking into ways to solve this problem. However, due to limited resources, Boise State has to make a decision that comes with opportunity costs. So investing on improving one aspect of the stadium will lead to a lack of investment in improving other parts of the stadium.
We've asked fans to see their opinion on what they'd like to see improved about Albertson Stadium the most.
I'm here with
Leo.
Leo. What is your opinion on what do you think would make the stadium better?
I think the stadium is great, just the blue turf, but I think better seats.
Better seats, like more cushion, more like better padding for the seats, more enjoyable.
A little, or just not sitting in concrete for like a whole game, you know.
It gets rough.
If you do.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your time. Hey man, can I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, sure.
Who am I here with?
Zai.
Zai, what do you think would improve our Albertson Stadium?
Two things I think that would improve the stadium is, let's see, like sheltered, like roofs for some of the seats in case it snows or like rains a lot.
Like maybe for like the student section?
Yeah, like the
so we're not
student
getting all
sections.
wet and cold and snowed on?
Absolutely.
Okay,
And we
sweet.
can enjoy the show. What else? Also, like better seats. Like
Better
especially
seats.
for like the VIP sections, maybe like have like blue and orange seats.
Blue and orange seats,
to
I
make
like
it
that a
feel
lot.
more, like fancy, like
Yeah.
in the VIP section.
More fancy, more spirited. I
Yeah,
like that.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, Zai.
Of
I
course.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hey man, can I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah,
Today, I'm here with
Sam.
Hey Sam, what do you think would improve our Albertson Stadium?
I think having bigger bathrooms and cheaper concessions.
Thank you for your opinion, Sam. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Market studies conducted by the Boise State Athletics Department appear to suggest a high demand for premium seating at games. In response, Boise State has announced their North End Zone project, tasked with renovating the zone and expanding premium seating. According to the Bronco Sports website, the expansion is expected to include 882 club seats, 148 ledge seats, 44 lodge seats, and 12 field-level suites.
In total, the number of premium seats added by this expansion is expected to be around 1,600. In a project that is expected to cost $68 million, and with constructions expected to go from January 2025 to August 2026. The expansion is also expected to add several new amenities, such 2 new hospitality areas for fans, a multi-use space that will primarily use as a year-round dining hall for athletes, as well as a new pre-game tunnel to improve foot traffic.
Here are some of the expected benefits of the North End Zone project. For one, we can expect that new premium seating will be enough to accommodate for the 250 premium seating shortage facing the stadium before renovation. We can also expect that new amenities and services such as the dining facility and event areas will introduce more demand. By increasing the overall quality of the sports-going experience, higher quality seats also sell for higher prices, providing much-needed revenue for the stadium to invest in future products. We can also expect year-round revenue from the dining facility. All of these changes work together to increase the competitiveness of the Albertson Stadium compared to other sports stadiums. It is also believed by some that investing more into the stadium could increase the home field advantage for the Boise State Broncos as well.
More premium seating and amenities are great and all, but what are the biggest trade-offs of this expansion? By far, the biggest trade-off of the project is a reduction of overall seating capacity by nearly 1,570 seats in the north end zone. Albertson Stadium has seating to accommodate 36,387 fans, with 3,300 of those seats being positioned in the north end zone. The NEZ Project will cut the number of seating in the zone by nearly half the current number, therefore making it harder for fans to find tickets for standard seatings, especially for that zone. However, that is just one of the potential trade-offs. The premium seating might take over the affordable seatings we had before. Let's hear what the athletic director stated back in the summer of 2025.
We have other areas within the stadium that we're going to be able to provide those, cost-effective opportunities. And so I'm not as concerned about that, but I will, if I'm being transparent, it wears on me a little bit, the people that were in the north end zone.
There is, of course, the $68 million cost of construction over the span of a year. To add on to that, due to construction, the stadium will be unable to sell seasonal tickets in that zone, costing the stadium the opportunity cost of a whole year of seasonal ticket sales within that zone. In economics, an opportunity cost is defined as the loss of potential gain from other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. The opportunity cost of the status quo would have allowed uninterrupted ticket sales while maintaining the same capacity. Investing in premium seating also incurs the opportunity cost of improving upon other aspects of the stadium, such as improving stadium parking, which constantly comes under strain. If we consult our graph from earlier, those of us who know economics might question why Albertson Stadium doesn't seem to be taking the other simple solution as well. In economics, the point where the demand line and the supply line intersect is called the point of equilibrium. To reach the point of equilibrium, suppliers can do two things. 1. Increase supply. This is what Boise State is currently doing with the latest expansion. Or 2. Increase the price, charging more money for access to premium seating, ending the shortage and potentially increasing profits.
So, why did Boise State prioritize a large construction project to increase supply instead of just raising the price? We cannot be entirely sure, but economics does give us a good guess. If the marginal cost of a seat, that is the price of one additional seat, is lower than the marginal revenue generated by the seat, the best profit maximizing option is to build more seats to meet demand. However, if the marginal cost to produce a seat is greater than the marginal revenue, then the best profit option would be to increase prices.
To maximize profits, companies often seek to increase their production until the marginal revenue equals marginal cost. We cannot know for sure what the calculations are behind the scenes, but there is good evidence to suggest that Albertson Stadium sees a real return on investment from increasing their supply of premium seating. All of these initiatives seek to make Albertson Stadium into a stadium that is more competitive when compared to its peers, but it isn't just Albertson Stadium that stands to benefit. There is some evidence to suggest that the expansion can lead to some positive and negative externalities that will affect third parties. Attracting wealthier fans, such as high-end business executives, to lofty field-level suites to watch the game could bolster the local economy and businesses through increased spending. Not to mention that a stadium itself is often considered a huge part of the community, and investing in increasing its quality in general can help the city of Boise.
The slightly reduced overall volume of seating could have a positive effect on traffic on a game day, reducing the strain on city infrastructure. However, it is also worth mentioning the negative possibility of greater in-stadium services to divert money from local businesses in downtown Boise.
In conclusion, Albertson Stadium's $68 million plan to expand the north end zone is likely to generate positive returns for the stadium and improve the stadium's competitiveness. When the north end zone is finished in August 2026, we can expect more ticket sales and revenue over the course of years that will pay off the investment. And with that, we've covered the main details of the Albertson Stadium North End Zone expansion. We hope you found this video helpful. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Oh my God, please like and subscribe.